Hello everyone, my name is Amy Taylor and I'm a graduate student in the Library Science program. Today I'm going to provide a quick overview of the website teachingbooks.net. Teachingbooks.net is a website that adds a multimedia dimension to the reading experiences of children's and young adult books. It includes thousands of resources for both fiction and nonfiction titles to help encourage the integration of multimedia author and book materials into reading and library activities. There are two basic ways to search teachingbooks.net that include title search as well as author search. So we're going to go to the search box, and I have chosen a title, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. I'm going to click on the link, and in return we get all the resources that teachingbooks.net has for this title. As we scroll down, we see the audio name pronunciation with the author. It's a fun little way to not only learn how the author pronounces his name, but it also is usually fun and they tell little stories that adds a little personality. About the author are links and resources to learn more about the author himself. Book readings are audio and video files that actually provide excerpts of the story actually being read. Book guides and lesson plans are resources to help you teach this title within a classroom setting. Author interviews are all sorts of different resources that provide more insight to the author himself as well as his books and his writing. And finally, national awards. This title has earned 2 national awards. So we're going to scroll back up. We're going to go back to the home page, and we're going to do an author search. There he is. Click. Now if you have a particular author in mind, you just enter the name, and this is going to provide a lot of the information that we saw on the title search, except for, because this is the author search, is going to include all of his titles. So if you know of an author but don't really know how to use one of his books, you just come in here and find a book and click on it, and it will return all the resources that we saw in the previous title search. So it's just another way to kind of narrow down. Another resource that teachingbooks.net provides, if you don't have a title or an author in mind, you can go back to the home page and you can find resources by grade level, core curricula, or genre. So let's say you're trying to find a nonfiction graphic novel for a 2nd grader. So we're going to click on graphic novels, and it's going to return all of the graphic novels that teachingbooks.net has tagged. There are 1,329, so we obviously want to narrow that down. So we're going to, since we're looking for a 2nd grader, we're going to hit grades 1 through 5, and that returns 400 matches. And because we're looking for a nonfiction, we can restrict it even more, and that returns 21 matches. So you can kind of go through there and find something that kind of meets your needs and click on the title and retrieve all the resources that we previously saw. Not only can you find certain resources in teachingbooks.net, but you also have the ability to share. So over here on the right, you have all of the different sharing tools. You can share it by email. Click and it'll show how to do that. As well as if you hit the share button, it has all the platforms that you can share. It's quite a nice little handy tool. As well as a citation tool. We all have citation tools. They're very helpful. And this gives you both APA and MLA styles. If you have any other questions about teachingbooks.net, you can go to the About section and hit about teachingbooks.net, and it'll return a page that's full of quick little tutorials and hints and shortcuts to help you learn how to use the site. Teachingbooks.net is a handy little resource to have, especially if you're not really for sure what kind of books you need to provide for a lesson, but also information on the author and all that he entails. Thank you very much.